While filming in London for Dream of Europe, we stayed at the gorgeous Marylebone Hotel in the heart of London, thanks to our friends at Audley Travel. I met up with Audley's Alex Bentley to talk London and how Audley offers custom luxury travel planning around the world. Alex, thank you so much for joining me today. We are at the Terrace Suite of the Marylebone Hotel in London, where we are staying to film the London episode of Dream of Europe. And we were fortunate enough to work with Audley to help arrange this. What's special about this Marylebone neighborhood? I know I've discovered what's special, but why do you recommend people stay at the Marylebone Hotel?
This hotel, you're right, is a fabulous place. It's located in Marylebone Village. It's got some fantastic restaurants and galleries, but it's got a really nice village feel. Although you're right on the doorstep of London and a big city, it doesn't feel like that in this area. It feels quite a local kind of community. So we like to find hotels that give you that sense of place, don't overwhelm you, have a sense of character, and this is a perfect example of it. The service is often what makes the difference with a hotel, and if you get that warm, welcoming, friendly service,
yes,
it makes such a difference.
Yes.
And yes, you certainly get it here.
Tell me about another experience that Audley offers to its London guests.
We offer a tour of a really famous old theatre on Drury Lane. You can go behind the scenes of that theatre.
We are filming there.
Ah, right,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the Drury Lane Theatre, over 300 years old, loads of character, loads of history, lots of stories. We get a private access tour, so it's very exclusive. You get shown behind the scenes by an actor who's also your guide, who can talk you through some of the stories and the building's history. You get to see the stalls, you get in the dressing room, and you really get a sense of the place and the location. And if there is a show that evening, you get tickets to that show. So it's a really nice kind of exclusive experience for clients who are really interested in theatre and the arts.
And I think anyone who comes to London has to see a show. This is the place to go and get tickets, but to be able to go behind the scenes and understand how theatre and London sort of interact is an incredible experience.
We like to offer a really good quality service, and we feel that that service is something that really sort of marks us out as a business. We take a lot of pride in the level of service that we deliver in the lead up to the trip and also during the trip itself.
Audley offers travel all over the world.
Yes.
But of course we are here in London, and you're assisting us with Dream of Europe, a European travel show. And you know how much we've already spoken, how much I love Europe and European destinations. And we have a favorite called Italy. And we've discussed, I think Italy is your biggest.
It is, yeah. Italy.
Tell me a little bit about what you do in Italy, because I can't not talk about Italy.
No, sure. Well, Italy is our #1 destination out of the US. It's extremely popular, and for good reason. It has so many heavyweight locations, really kind of standout sites of interest. And it's a destination that you can go back to and repeat and see different locations. So for us, the first timer traveling to Italy would obviously want to do some of the big sites. So they'd include a trip to Rome. We would include a private tour of the Vatican, exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of the Colosseum. We have some great foodie tours in Rome as well. We would then arrange for a transfer, sometimes by train, sometimes by air or road, up into Tuscany. You could spend some time in Florence, of course. You would need to go to Venice. It's an absolute must-see. And then maybe finish with some time in a lovely hotel in the Tuscan countryside. But we're seeing lots of clients look to different parts of Italy now. So Sicily is incredibly popular, and there's some great walking tours of Palermo and the old town there, and actually some really nice beach resorts down on the south coast.
Oh, Sicily has beautiful beaches.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning.
So Italy, of course, everyone is going this year, next year, forever. And there are many other places in Europe to go as we're exploring on Dream of Europe. What are some of your recommendations for other European destinations?
Well, we have seen a significant increase in popularity in places like Croatia, which shares a similar coastline to Italy, has some beautiful islands that lend themselves to sailing holidays and vacations around the coast. You can combine it with Montenegro, and it's a stunning part of the world.
Montenegro is hot. It's like the up-and-coming destination.
Yeah. Some of the lesser visited Greek islands.
Oh, give me a couple.
Greece is very busy, of course, but in certain locations in the Cycladic group of islands.
That's where we're going.
Perfect.
On our, we're doing an episode in this.
Okay.
Which islands are you kind of thinking of?
Eos.
Oh, that's not that well known.
Paros.
Yeah.
Two very great, very attractive islands. Some new hotels opening on these islands. And for clients who aren't going to Mykonos or Santorini, they'll get a really authentic Greek experience, tavernas on the beach, good quality accommodation, lower costs, and much quieter. So, yeah.
Do you recommend people combine countries or come through London first? I always think, it's a big trip. So it's nice to maybe break it up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. There's combinations all over Europe. London lends itself to France and combinations in Western Europe, or for the rest of the UK and Ireland. And we do some great combinations out of London across to the Cotswolds or to Bath, or up into Scotland and then across to Ireland, and there's a great vacation right there. But London has been for a long time a great gateway and hub. There's good connectivity out of the US. The Eurostar train is an excellent service, and we like to combine some of our vacation recommendations with lots of different destinations, but it depends on the client, and we will customize really anything they want and make our own recommendations based on the pace of the travel and also their preferences.
So what's unique about what Audley does, or why should people choose custom travel when they're traveling? I guess we have so many choices.
Your vacation time is very precious, and the investment you want to make on that is also very precious, and you want to get it right. So we like to talk those ideas and plans and dreams through with clients to understand exactly what we would then go and recommend. So the idea of customizing a really nice itinerary where you've got dialogue with the client, I think is very important, because otherwise it's a bit of a lottery and a guesswork job, and you never know quite what you're going to get. At least if you're talking to somebody who knows the destination, knows the location, they can make those recommendations.
It's a huge investment. It's a lot of money to travel, and to travel and have unique experiences. So I think you want to go with someone, someone that you trust.
Kathy, we like to try and offer our clients an opportunity to really get under the skin of a destination, immerse themselves in that location. So a couple of my favorites would be a royal and coronation tour that we offer our clients that visits a lot of the major spots that you might associate with the royal family. So you would go to Buckingham Palace, you would visit some of the royal gardens, but one of my favorite aspects of it is with a private guide who used to work for the royal family, so he's got some insight that he can share with you. But it's also a tour of some of the shops and the retail units that have the royal warrant.
That's right.
So in St James, which is one of the oldest parts of London, you can go to Lock & Co, one of the oldest hat makers in the world, Berry Brothers Wine Merchants, which is a fabulous old wine store. And some of these stores have a real character and a story behind them. So it's a royal themed tour, but with a real sense of history. So this idea of bespoke vacations has become really quite significant. You don't have to travel with a group if you don't want to. You don't have to travel on a set departure date if you don't want to. You can make that trip customized to suit your needs.
But you're also not totally alone. You have the support. And what's that support like during the trip?
So the support during the trip is with behind the scenes Audley 24/7 support, standby on phone or WhatsApp, but also on the ground with a local guide. And that guide could be with you for a day, for a morning, or for several days, depending on the kind of trip that you're taking. And there will also be time when we recommend maybe an afternoon at leisure, where you can explore a park with a good map or an atlas, and we'll give you some suggestions of places to get a good coffee. And all of that is weaved into an itinerary that is very much your own. It's not cookie cutter or off the shelf. It's very much customized to you.
Thank you so much for joining us and giving me your insights on London, Europe, and booking custom travel. How can people find out more about Audley?
So Audley Travel are based in Boston in the US. We have a very detailed and comprehensive website, audleytravel.com. There's contact details on that website, and we'd love to help American clients travel to Europe and beyond.
Excellent. Thank you for helping us to travel for Dream of Europe.
Thank you.